Blessings, what's up everybody? This is your brother Tobiah Tafari from Rastafari Network, and I'm here to present to you something very dear to me, something very dear to the community, and something I want to bring to the attention of the community. Alright, this is a vision given to and I want all of the I to also visualize with I and seeing what it is that I am presenting. Alright, this is not an idea of any particular utopian society or anything. This is only guided by the Spirit of the Most High, and we'll allow to elaborate what it is we seek to share with you. Alright, so my name is Tobiah Tafari. I was born in America, alright, in the belly of the beast, as it may be. Alright, born in the Bronx of New York, United States of America, and I was raised in Miami, Florida. Alright, so in this project, it's titled the Yehuda Project, and the reason why I chose this name is because I am of the tribe of Yehuda. Alright, and Yehuda is the tribe of the original Jews. Alright, and I'm an Ethiopian Hebrew from the tribe of Yehuda. Okay, and this project is a endeavor to bring about I community by helping I brethren, I neighbors, so that I can build up I community. Alright, so the very first step in this project, alright, is to beautify the historic city of Asab. Alright, now Asab is a city in Eritrea. It's the port in Eritrea. It used to be a port of Ethiopia. And if you do some research on Asab, actually let me go on Google real quick. Hopefully you can see this. Alright, you type in Asab. Alright. Hopefully you can see this here. Asab port. Now Ethiopia is trying to reclaim the port of Asab, and trying to reclaim Asab. Now we don't, as somebody in the West, as an American, raised as an American, but understanding where my roots is from, and claiming ancestry from ancient Ethiopia, alright, which includes not just the landlocked country of Ethiopia, but Ethiopia was from coast to coast, alright, with many kingdoms within, just like the indigenous people of Eritrea, the indigenous people of Somalia, the indigenous people of Djibouti, alright, the indigenous people of Ethiopia, alright, the indigenous people of all of sub-Sahara Africa, alright, is Ethiopia. So we will definitely elaborate on that in more tune, but by presenting the project, the Yehuda Project, to all of my brethren, because I'm also gonna do some free advertising. There's a group of brethren who are starting something called the Salam Project, and we definitely want to reach out and work hand in hand with the Yehuda Project in making what I seek to happen, not for my own will, but through the will of the Most High. Alright, so the very first thing is to beautify the city of Asab. Alright, and as it pulls up here, we're going to go dive into Asab, Eritrea. Alright, and this is the historic city of Asab. Alright, and this is the port of Asab that Ethiopia is trying to reclaim. However, we only seek to help those who are indigenous to this land. Alright, whatever mends that the government seek to build, we help to, and we seek to help the government and ones and ones to understand that we are here to bedify I people. Alright, so what ones and ones see here is the first project, which is to help develop the land of Asab, all right, build up the port and to beautify this city, and to make remembrance of this city by creating museums in certain towns, and just beautifying the entire area of Asab. All right, and this, you can see the details of this city here. All right, it's covering a space of roughly about 27,000 acres. All right, of land. All right, which is about 42 square miles of space. All right, so that's the first one, and I'm just sharing this with you. This is just to give you a visual of what the project will look like. All right, and then we'll ask for donations, so that way we could give a better presentation visually, using 3D graphics and other techniques to give ones and ones the visual of the vision that we seek to bring about, not for I and I own will, but for the will of the Most High. All right. Second to that is a very key part of this building, and everybody know Asab Airport. We're seeking to make Asab Airport an international airport, and by renaming it to Yehuda International Airport. All right, and this is Yehuda International Airport, and we're looking to expand it to an area of close to 4,000 acres. All right, on track to being one of the biggest airports in Africa. All right, in the entire continent, and almost in the world. All right, and we're seeking to make this beautified. All right, we will definitely talk about the logistics and the particulars of the airport as well. That way, ones and ones could understand the necessity and the crucial aspect of this. All right, and even in renaming it to Yehuda International Airport, all right, and infusing it with Asab Airport, it's gonna create a link for I and I people right into the Horn of Africa. All right, so that is another project. It will take a great deal of finances to create all of these projects, but it is very, very doable right now as a people, if we know what we are doing, and if we can pool our information and resources together. This is for all, not for just one. All right, and we will definitely explain how everybody will get their share in this building, because what is going on in this vision is not my own vision. This is not something I seek to make money or to live in a world of vanity. No, listen, I'm going to explain to you how beneficial this Yehuda Project is going to be, as I expose and show you and reveal to you, all right, the revelation and revealing of the Yehuda Project, because it is the 21st of January, and this was given to I and I through the Spirit, through the Memphis Kudus, and as it was being laid out, I wasn't choosing, it was being chose by the Most High. So ones and ones might take that a certain way, saying it's spookism or whatever, but I'm just being 100% real with you. All right, I'm not trying to be flawed or anything. I'm just showing you the vision. All right. So first we had the Asab Project, which is first and foremost, we're looking to give back to the indigenous people of the land. All right, those people who live here, families who have been living here for centuries and generations. We are seeking to help them build up their community and have a historical, beautified project of their land, of Asab, to bring back Asab, all right, to the beautiful Asab that it can be. And then secondly, the Yehuda International Airport, all right, a very key part of turning this area into a very beautified and well-connected area for I and I people to reach there. All right. Secondly, all right, this is the second part, or actually the third part, excuse me. The third part of this, all right, is going to be the high rise in downtown area, okay, and that is found right here. All right, covering about 492 hectares, all right, about 1,200 acres, all right, which is about 1.9 square miles, all right. A fairly large downtown area where you will find high rises, financial buildings, condominiums of the likes and of the sort, all right, shopping and buildings, all right. So that's the downtown area, all right. No Babylonian thing that we are dealing with here. We're dealing with righteousness. So with all understanding with that going forward, ones and ones just have to be humble as I, bring forth this information. All right. Fourthly, now, all right, is the Isle of Eden. Now, what is the Isle of Eden? All right, let me show you what the Isle of Eden is. All right, the Isle of Eden is a strip of land going along the coast. All right, a strip of land going along the coast, and it covers approximately 3,900 acres, or about 6 square miles. All right, and this project here, the Isle of Eden, is probably going to be the most newest technology being brought to humanity. All right, it's called aqua farming. All right, aqua farming is the connection to creating a so-called dry and arid area that people say is uninhabitable. It is too dry, no rain. You're not going to be able to grow any crops. I'm going to show you with the Isle of Eden how ones and ones are going to be able to use the power of the ocean and the power of the land to beautify this land and turn this land into green. And where there's green, there's going to be condensation, bringing back rain and moisture to this land. All right. So I'm going to show you how the Isle of Eden, where it's mostly going to be aqua farming, all right, and horticulture and agricultural. All right, we're going to be gardening. All right, the Isle of Eden is going to have a lot of gardens. All right, a lot of farming, and a lot of different technologies dealing with aqua farming. All right, and we'll definitely get into more information about that in due time. All right, so that's the fourth one. The fifth project now is Newport. All right, the Newport Marine Port, okay, just found over here, off this coast over here. All right, and mainly the Newport Marine Port is going to be specified to opening up a new marine port, all right, to diversify this area. All right, we already have the Assad port, which will be beautified, and this will be helping ones and ones on a more tourist level. All right, because we're seeking to change these waters. There's too much violence and pirates and scheming going on due to the lack of having, right, and corruption. So how do you stop that corruption? All right, there's one way. You solve problems, all right, with the word of the Most High, and you'll see how powerful that will happen and how this can happen to I and I people, because I understand there's Islam, Christianity, and Judaism in this land. Historically, this land had all three, and all three lived in peace and harmony. So there should be no religious war amongst I and I people. All right, we are not I and I enemy. All right, so we will reason about other religious things, but the freedom to practice I and I religion, all right, without harming I and I neighbor, is a must, and we'll definitely expound on that in due time as well. But the Newport Marine Port, all right, is going to be geared more to commercial, all all right, a more commercial port, all right, and there will be, you know, other things, but there will be a more of a manufacturing of ships and boat yard in this area of the new port, marine port, all right. Um, so that was the fifth one, right? Yeah. All right. So that was or actually that was the fourth one, if I'm not mistaken. We had the international airport, Isle of Eden, the high rise. Oh yeah, Asab. All right. So that was the fifth one. All right. So that was the fifth one. Excuse me for I have a cold, so excuse me if I'm talking all over the place. All right. All right. So that was the fifth spot, and then we're gonna go to the sixth spot, which is gonna be known as the beach, quote unquote beach. All right. The hillside, beach, the beautiful beach. All right. Hillside and beautiful beach, covering about 635 acres. All right. Let me highlight that for you. All right. This is beachside. All right. And mainly known because of this huge white sand beach. All right. Beautiful, beautiful land. All right. It's gonna be beautiful when you go over there and take pictures and show you what it looks like. All right. But that is the beach. Gonna have hillside communities, you know, beach lifestyle, you know, leisure. All right. So it's a nice little K area. So that's gonna be the beach. All right. Geared toward the beach lifestyle. All right. Of course, you're gonna have, you know, communities, commercial, all of that, but you know, we have it sectioned off specifically. And then lastly, all right. Lastly, as of right now, this is gonna be the crucial point. All right. This is the crux, or this is the center point of Yehuda. All right, and it's called Yehuda. All right, and Yehuda is gonna be this entire plot of land, all right, which is a total of about 10,000 acres, all right, almost 16 square miles, all right, about 10,000 acres, and it's geared to new living, education, and lifestyle. Now, in Yehuda, we're gonna be utilizing the highest state of living when it comes to community growth with horticulture. Everybody's land plot having farmland, so everybody could produce their own produce. All right. There will be schools and universities, world-renowned universities, some of the largest and best universities in Africa. All right, teaching one-on-ones. There's going to be leisure as far as lifestyle. That means theme parks. Yes, I did say theme parks. All right, this is no Babylonian type of thing that we're dealing with. We're dealing with education. We're not dealing with, you know, Mickey Mouse. All right, you know what I'm saying? We're dealing with education and science and technology. All right. Now we understand how, you know, the God of this world has came and twisted and confused things. All right. But we also understand the teachings of His Imperial Majesty and how certain things are for the benefit of I and I people and for the benefit of I and I health and strength and for I and I youth in education. All right. So there's going to be a fusion of communities, theme parks, plural, all right, water parks, all of that, as well as schooling, world-renowned schooling. So this is just a basic template for you to see. All right, let me zoom out so you can understand where this is. Where this is, right? That's Ethiopia. This is Africa, right? And if we were to zoom in, this is Ethiopia. Here's Djibouti, right? And over here in Assab, right here in the corner of Eritrea, over here, just this plot of land. All right, Assab, the airport, the high-rise downtown, the Isle of Eden. All right, and Yehuda, especially with the Isle of Eden and Yehuda side by side, we're having, you know, enough to be farmed for the whole of the Horn of Africa and Africa, all right, and as well as Yehuda being a community that also are self-sustaining, but also world-renowned entrepreneurs who are shipping produce all around the world and helping people eat healthy and live healthy. All right. Also with the new port for, you know, shipping of ionized goods, and the beachside for beachside living. All right. So this is just the beginning. All right. The newest project after that will be the beautifying of this entire area. All right, which is going to be known as the islands. All right, this whole area, the islands, and then this area right here. All right, not crossing the border though, but the islands in this area right here. All right. So I hope this video wasn't too long. Just giving you a quick idea. We're gonna show you a much better visual presentation, graphics wise, in the near future. But this is your brother Tobiah Tafari. Hopefully you see the beauty of what it is that I'm presenting, because I would rather live here than live in Babylon. Oh, shalom.